Tech and clips.
Yeah.
So far away from me. Every thought sifts through dust and the light. Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit.
Wow, sounds
Every
good.
time I try to make myself get back on
really
my feet, all you ever think about is this. All the time and time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me. Take everything.
Yeah.
From the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you. Tension is
They look pretty happy.
steadily.
Yeah.
And I feel so far away from me. Heavy thoughts forcing their way out of me. Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the time and time between, and
Yeah.
how trying to put
Mike.
my trust in you just takes so much out of me. Take everything from the inside and throw it all away.
Yeah.
'Cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you.
Yeah. Let's go.
Waste myself on you. Waste myself on Take everything
Wow.
from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you. Everything from the inside and just throw it all away. 'Cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, guys. So that was a Linkin Park performing from the inside live in Mumbai. Yeah. Shout outs to Mumbai, man. I mean, hearing, from the inside, with Armstrong, stepping into the lead singer role, honestly feels so real, as a, longtime fan of Linkin Park. Like, if you grew up, listening to Chester Bennington's version, there's automatically, going to be, emotion, attached to the song before it even starts. Chester's voice, on the original definitely carried, so much pain and raw energy that it became one of those songs, you just don't listen to, you feel it. So, going into this live, Mumbai performance, I was, really, really curious, how they were gonna, handle the emotional weight, and honestly, I feel like, Emily didn't try to copy Chester. As always, with their live performance, I think that's exactly why, this performance in particular really, really hits hard. Really, really works, in my opinion. Right from the beginning, you could feel the crowd, energy building. The atmosphere definitely huge. The second those opening, instrumentals kicked in, it's like everybody already knows, they are about to relive, a classic. And, hearing the audience scream every single word back, gives the whole performance this emotional, almost healing kind of vibe. I mean, I feel like Emily's approach, to the song, surprised me, and I mean that in a very, very good way. I mean, she brought a different, texture emotionally. I mean, Chester, I feel like he sounded like he was completely breaking apart, from the inside, when he sang this song. I mean, pure chaos and pain. Emily, on the other hand, comes in with this, sharper, gritty intensity that still respects the emotion, without trying to imitate him. That's probably the hardest thing about, stepping into, a band like Linkin Park. I mean, fans don't, want a copy of Chester, but I mean, they also don't want the soul, of the song, to disappear. Somehow, Emily manages to keep the emotional spirit alive, whilst still sounding like herself. And I mean, vocally, she really, really commits. Especially during the heavier moments. You can hear the strain, the passion, the aggression, but it still feels controlled enough, to keep the song powerful instead of messy. The scream section, near the end is where I think a lot of people were probably waiting, to judge, the performance. And honestly, I mean, she held her down. Different from Chester, obviously, but still emotionally convincing. Mike Shinoda, I mean, he also deserves the credit, because I mean, his presence, I feel like helps bridge the old and new eras together. I mean, seeing him perform these songs, still gives everything authenticity. It doesn't, feel like the band, is trying to erase the past. It definitely feels more like they are carrying the legacy forward, whilst accepting that things will never be exactly the same again. Yeah, production wise, I mean, the live sound definitely massive. The guitars, I have to say, hit harder live. The drums, feel bigger, and the crowd, the crowd singing also makes everything feel cinematic. I mean, this is one of those performances where you can tell people, in that audience probably left feeling emotionally drained, in the best way possible. What really, really got me though, was the emotional contrast, in my head, whilst listening, because I kept remembering, Chester's version automatically. I mean, certain lines hits differently, knowing everything that's happened over the years. So hearing a new voice, sing those lyrics, creates this, this weird mix of nostalgia, sadness, appreciation, and hope all at once. It's honestly hard to explain unless you've been listening to Linkin Park for years. So yeah, our replay value, for this, absolutely, is high. Not because it replaces the original. Nothing ever will. For a lot of fans, a lot of diehard fans, in my opinion, but because it shows a new chapter of the band, finding its footing, whilst honoring, what made these songs, special in the first place. And at the end of the day, this performance felt less like, trying to recreate the past, and more like, surviving it together, with the fans. And I think that is why so many people, are emotionally connecting, with these new live performances. Yes, in my opinion. But yeah, Emily really did her thing, and I really loved watching this song be performed live. Let me know, guys, what you think about this performance. Do you think she killed it? Please share your thoughts about it down in the comment section. Yeah, name is Philip, and also the next video. Take care, stay safe, peace out.